Hi, everyone. Hey, good morning. It's Paul DeGregley. Hey, you're going to love this category. It's all about don't beat yourself up. Being grateful every day is the key to being happy. And, I know I talk a lot about all the positive habits, the rich habits that we should be doing and we should introduce into our life to become a better person, both mentally, physically, healthy, career wise, you name it. It all is incorporated. It's all about managing yourself. So I'm going to go through these 10 components and you decide which one you're thinking about and what one works for you and what one you think should you incorporate into your life. Number one, disrespectful to your parents and your family members. Don't do it. A lot of us out there do it. We do it intentionally. We think that's how you win the game. It's not how we win the game. Number two, being overly judgmental with as many people as possible. You can have fun with them, but guess what? Stop being judgmental. Number three, staying in an unfulfilling relationship, whether it's your spouse, your significant other, your family member, your friends, whatever it might be. It's very, very important to move on if you're in an unfulfilling relationship. Number four, eating poorly. And when I talk about eating poorly, that means you're eating poorly every single day. And not that you shouldn't have a donut or, a muffin or potato chips or dip your cookies in tea, whatever it might be. You've got to be consistent in what you do. And there's nothing wrong with having sweets and eating good. And you got to wait for something to happen to get rid of all those bad habits. And you have, the diabetes 1 or 2, and, it affects everything. So peel it back. You got to learn to zig and zag. Ziggy, zaggy, zing and zag. That's what you got to do. All right. Number 5, not exercising regularly. Now, scientifically, they say that if you work out 4 times a week, 20 minutes a day, that's enough. That's scientific. It's not Paul DeGrigley. That's scientific. But if you ask a 80 or a 90-year-old or a 100-year-old person, and they really don't have Alzheimer's and they don't have dementia, and boy, they got some zest and they're still driving, you ask them, and you know what they'll say? Movement. You got to have some kind of a movement. All right. Number 6, staying up all night long. It's like your computer. You use your computer every single day, leave it on 24 hours. Guess what? At some point, it's got to be rebooted when the electricity goes out. Not any different than your body, okay? You got to reboot your mind. You got to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, 4 hours of sound sleep. Number 7, sleeping all morning. People that sleep all morning, they have no direction. They do the figure 8 theory day in and day out. They have no goals. They don't see themselves into the future. It's just, what if? WIFM. What's in it for me? And you know what? Usually it's nothing. Okay, but if you can get it now, it's a game changer. Number 7. You know what that is? Having a messy room. If you have a messy room, you don't clean up, it says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your disposition, because if you got cluttered room, you got cluttered bathrooms, and you got cluttered everything you can think about, your mind's cluttered. So you got to clean up your act. You go into the service, and I tell you what, they'll clean you up. The discipline is massive. Critical. Number 9, this is a big one. Cheating. Cheating on your spouse, your significant other, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Cheating at work. Cheating on your taxes, cheating at your day-to-day operations. Not good. It's not healthy. Eventually it'll catch up with you. So you got to do it right across the board. You got to be, when it's all over, you got to be able to walk down the middle of the road. And that's the key. Number 10, failing to acknowledge positive growth. And that is, when somebody does something well and they did something right and you're part of it, then you should be acknowledging the positive growth of an individual. And that just fuels them, that just motivates them. That's just you saying thank you for doing such a great job, and it encourages them as well. And most importantly, it gives them something to think about. All right? And you must realize what's not working in your life. And I think that's really important. So I want you to think about those 10 things. Next week we're going to talk about 10 positive things. But these things, you'll never get the first segment right of the rich habits, introduce them into your life until you get rid of these habits that you worry about all the time, that you're probably doing them, you're not even thinking about it. Hey, check out the Paul Joseph line. You'll see my wife's number on the bottom of the screen. You see the product, 12 SKUs, best kept secret in the industry. And, for those of you that are just letting the days go by or not seeing this advertisement or whatever, you're only hurting yourself. So, take advantage of it. All right? Hey, we'll see you next week. I hope you're getting a lot out of this. Share this with as many people as possible. People that you think that need it. And, it doesn't hurt to send it to them. Let them listen to it. Let them digest it. Listen, it's only my opinion. It's only my idea and thought. But they got to do it themselves. If it works for me, it can work for them. All right. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.